Good afternoon. As I look to attack the second part of my day with vigor, passion, purpose, I'm coming to grips with the idea that there's a lot of people in the world today, and this is not a judgment, this is not a perception, this is just a reality. There's a lot of people in our world today don't really know who they are. And to a certain degree, I've come to an understanding that it comes down to three reasons why. First of all, throughout their lifetime, from infancy to adulthood, they took on things that were based on what they saw. So let's say they're in an environment where someone's being abused, or inappropriate language is being used, or people are not pushing themselves to maximize their potential and have ambition and drive. The adults that we see today that have that same mentality is a reflection of what they saw. Part two is what they are willing to hear and how they build on that. Because seeing and hearing goes together. And when they listen to what their adults or parents had done and said, they take that on. And then once they're able to see, hear, they add something called experience, or things they have gone through. And if they've gone through more than the average person when it comes to trauma, abuse, disappointments, failures, sadness, depression, they take on a whole new meaning. So when you put those three elements together, we're seeing a reflection of our world today even more through those three areas, which tells me that 50% of the accountability and responsibility of people today, based upon controlling their actions and their behaviors, is a reflection of how they were raised. And the other 50% is based upon the choices that they make in their adult life and in their teenage years. So what I've come to share with you is this. It's time for us to identify those patterns of what we see, what we hear, and what we experience to determine are our current results a reflection of that. And if they are a reflection of that, do we want to enhance it to be better, or do we want to maintain it to be bitter? And once we get a grip of that, this is what's going to change the dynamics of our world, our culture. Our values and principles will be reestablished, and we won't see this liberalized culture of too much freedom with lack of accountability and responsibility for oneself. Have a great afternoon.